In this safety video, you'll learn about the safe operation of your Polaris Ranger 150 and RZR 200 EFI. We'll cover safe riding gear, controls and operation of the vehicle, and safe driving procedures. Adults and children should sit down together and watch this video often while referencing the owner's manual to make sure they have a full understanding of the importance of safe and responsible off-road vehicle operation. Keep in mind, there are dangers and risks involved in the operation of this vehicle that can result in serious injury or death. Adults, you have the responsibility of teaching children the proper and safe way to operate any off-road vehicle. This should be done by reviewing with children the owner's manual, warning decals, and safety video before they first use the vehicle, and then by reviewing these materials periodically afterwards. If your new Ranger 150 or RZR 200 is equipped with youth ride control, please note this technology is not a replacement for adult supervision. GPS accuracy can vary by region, so make certain to give adequate distance for geofence boundaries to accommodate this variation. A geofence will not stop a vehicle, it will only slow the vehicle to the adult-entered speed limit. The Ranger 150 and RZR 200 are designed and intended for use by children 10 years of age and older. One passenger 10 years of age and older is allowed in the passenger seat of the Ranger 150 and RZR 200, but only if that passenger is large enough to firmly plant his or her feet on the floor and securely grasp the handholds. The driver's seat, the passenger seat, and steering wheel are adjustable. Refer to your owner's manual for more information on these adjustments. Because a child's decision-making ability is not yet fully developed, never allow children to operate the Ranger 150 and RZR 200 without adult supervision. Keeping safety a priority, adults must set operating limits and guidelines for children and be sure that they follow them. When selecting riding gear, the first thing you need is a helmet to protect your head. Helmets come in lots of styles. Polaris provides 2 helmets and a safety flag with the Ranger 150 and RZR 200. Drivers and passengers also need to wear goggles or a face shield to protect their eyes against dust, dirt, bugs, or other debris. If your Ranger 150 or RZR 200 is equipped with the helmet-aware technology, ensure the helmet beacon is secured to the driver's helmet and the low battery indication is not scrolling across the display. Long-sleeved shirts, gloves, long pants, and over-the-ankle boots should be worn to protect against debris, not to mention the weather. Polaris makes a variety of riding gear, and all of it is specifically designed to keep you comfortable when you ride. Before every operation, perform the pre-ride inspection as described in the owner's manual. Visually inspect the vehicle. Pay particular attention for the accumulation of mud or debris, looking for brush, sticks, or other debris that may impair the vehicle's operation or damage drivetrain components. Check the condition of the tires, looking for any sign of punctures or damage. Check the tire pressures and verify they are to specification. Verify that all fluid levels are at their correct levels. Check the lights to make sure they're on when the engine is running. Adults need to make sure that children who operate the Ranger 150 and RZR 200 can reach all the controls. With the child seated in the driver's seat, check the leg reach with respect to the right foot position, which should be as close to the pedals as possible, but still avoids any knee interference with the steering wheel while operating the machine. The child should be able to reach the steering wheel comfortably to assure proper steering control during turns. This also assures that your child can reach the accelerator and brake pedals during turns. Refer to the owner's manual for steering wheel and driver's seat adjustment procedures. Verify the helmet is the proper distance away from the cab frame as outlined in the manual. This is important in case of a rollover or accident. The Ranger 150 is equipped with cab nets on both sides of the vehicle as well as seat belts. Before each operation, inspect the cab nets for wear or damage. Verify the cab net latches couple and stay secured. If they appear worn or damaged, promptly replace them. The RZR 200 is equipped with doors on both sides. Ensure proper operation of doors and latches. If there's any sign of damage or wear, promptly replace them. A seatbelt is provided for the driver and passenger. Before each operation, inspect the full length of the seatbelt for wear or damage. Verify the seatbelt latches couple and stay secured. Always verify the seatbelt is properly secured prior to vehicle operation and is worn at all times. Note that this vehicle is equipped with a speed limiter that will be activated if the driver's seatbelt is not securely fastened. If the vehicle is equipped with helmet aware and it is activated, the vehicle speed may also be restricted if the helmet is not detected. Using this vehicle without the cabinets or seatbelts can result in serious injury or death in the event of an accident or overturn. Always verify the cabinets and seatbelt are latched and secure before allowing operation of the vehicle. It's important to realize that the cab frame of Ranger 150 and RZR 200 is not designed or intended to provide rollover protection. Make sure children operate responsibly to avoid injury. As an added safety feature, speed can be controlled by the display or the Ride Command app if your vehicle is equipped. The speed is restricted to under 15 miles per hour at the manufacturer. As operating confidence increases, adults can adjust for more speed once they're confident the child is capable. Refer to the owner's manual for more information on this speed control. Another safety feature is the parking brake. Apply the parking brake whenever you're not driving. Don't forget to release the parking brake before driving. Avoid parking on an incline. If parking on an incline is unavoidable, follow these precautions. Apply the brakes. Place the transmission in neutral. Set the parking brake. Stop the engine. Always block the rear wheels on the downhill side. The Ranger 150 and RZR 200 have daytime running lamps that are always on for extra visibility, but are not designed for night driving. Do not allow operation at night. The Ranger 150 and RZR 200 are also equipped with reverse, a handy feature for maneuvering. When operating in reverse, instruct the child to pay careful attention to their surroundings. If possible, always verify it is safe for them to back up before doing so. Apply the throttle lightly. Never apply the throttle suddenly. Avoid making sharp turns when reversing. If your Ranger 150 or RZR 200 comes with a youth ride control, it includes a GPS antenna. The geofence feature will not be functional when GPS satellites are not acquired. Parents should confirm searching for satellites message is no longer scrolling on the display before proceeding to use the geofence functionality. With ride control, there is also an option to require a PIN to be entered on the display to enable the vehicle to start. See your owner's manual for more details. If equipped, the helmet aware, when enabled by a parent, looks for the presence of a helmet beacon. A parent can decide to not let the vehicle start, limit speed to 10 miles per hour, or give a scrolling warning on the display if a helmet is not detected. These 3 helmet-aware options can be selected through the Youth Ride Control app. Additionally, the Helmet Aware feature can be turned on or off from the vehicle display. Refer to your owner's manuals or quick guide for more information. Your Ranger 150 and RZR 200 both have the cargo box to carry light loads or extra gear. Never carry passengers in the cargo box. Do not load cargo weight in excess of the warning decal specifications, which are located on the vehicle. Always secure the cargo you wish to carry, keeping in mind that carrying tall, off-center, or unsecured loads increases the risk of vehicle instability and loss of control. The Ranger 150 is also equipped with a barrier. Have young drivers practice starting the engine, using the accelerator and brake pedals with only the right foot. Have them practice turning, stopping, and driving in reverse. Only allow increases in speed after you're confident the child has mastered all maneuvers at low speed. When you're finished with the Ranger 150 or RZR 200, put the transmission in neutral and fully engage the parking brake. Turn off the engine and remove the key. When transporting, secure the fuel cap and ensure the seat is attached correctly and is not loose. Use suitable tie-down straps to securely tie the frame to your trailer or truck. Avoid attaching straps to the suspension components. Refer to the owner's manual for the proper tie-down locations. Well, kids, it's your turn to drive your very own Polaris. The most important thing to think about is safety. Always get permission from an adult before operating the Ranger 150 or RZR 200. Never go without adult supervision, just in case you run out of gas, get stuck, or need other help. And don't let anyone else drive your Ranger 150 or RZR 200 unless an adult says it's okay. Make sure you understand all of the warning labels on the vehicle and be sure that you follow them. Now, let's go over the controls. This is the steering wheel. This makes the vehicle turn left or right. The more you turn the wheel, the sharper you'll turn. Before you start the engine, always have an adult test the steering wheel to make sure it's working okay. This is the gear shifter. Your Ranger 150 and RZR 200 both have forward gear, neutral, and reverse gear. This is the accelerator pedal. This makes the vehicle move. The farther you push down the accelerator with your right foot, the faster you'll go. Before you start the engine, always test the accelerator to make sure it moves back and forth easily. The red pedal to the left of the accelerator operates the brakes. Push on the pedal with your right foot to stop. The harder you push, the more braking force is applied. Remember, during operation, always take your right foot off the accelerator pedal and place it on the brake pedal when you want to stop or slow down. Before you start the engine, always place your right foot on the brake pedal. The engine will not start unless the brake pedal is pressed down. This is the key switch. It must be turned on to start the vehicle. The key switch also stops the engine. Before starting the engine, have an adult make sure the parking brake is engaged. For the Ranger 150, sit in the driver's seat and connect the seatbelt and cabnet latches, or have an adult connect the seatbelts and cabinets for you. Verify they're secure. For the RZR 200, sit in the driver's seat and shut the door, or have an adult connect the seatbelts and confirm the door latch is secured. Check to make sure you can reach all the controls, making any adjustments as required. Make sure that your friends stay at a safe distance away before you start the engine. Never let anyone stand in front of or around the vehicle. Check the gear shift and make sure it's in neutral. Now, press the brake pedal firmly and turn the key switch past the on position to the start position for a maximum of 5 seconds until the engine starts. Release the switch the moment the engine starts. Before starting out, look all around you to make sure there's no one in the way. Put the vehicle in gear. Release the parking brake and gently push on the accelerator until the vehicle begins to move. Drive ahead a few feet, then press the brake pedal to ensure proper operation of the brake system. When driving, always keep both hands on the steering wheel and both feet in the appropriate positions. Keep alert and know what's going on around you at all times. Never operate your youth side-by-side on paved streets, roadways, driveways, or other hard surfaces. Driving on such surfaces could make you lose control. Never operate on public roads, as you could be hit by a car or a truck. And never show off or perform donuts, slides, jumps, or other stunts. When there is a corner, slow down. If you go too fast around a corner, you could lose control or have an accident. Do not operate at night or when visibility is poor. Your youth side-by-side has daytime running lamps that are always on to help you be seen, but are not designed for night driving. Plan ahead so that you get home before dark. Operating at night increases your chances of an accident and injury because you cannot see or be seen as well as during the day. When climbing hills, you should drive straight uphill and drive at a steady speed. Always avoid steep hills. Never operate the Ranger 150 or RZR 200 on hills steeper than 15 degrees. This is what a 15-degree angle looks like. If you begin to stall while driving uphill, stop the vehicle and place the transmission in reverse. Slowly allow the vehicle to roll straight downhill while applying the brakes lightly to control speed. Turn and reverse course when you've reached level ground. Side-hilling your youth side-by-side is one of the most dangerous types of operation and should be avoided if possible. If you cannot avoid riding on the side of a hill, slow down and use extreme caution. Be aware of any bumps, obstacles, or terrain that might cause the vehicle to slide or lose control. If you begin to lose control at any time, you should turn immediately downhill to stop the slide or stop the machine and maneuver to get the vehicle pointed downhill before continuing forward. Drive slowly and use caution when driving on unfamiliar terrain. Obstacles are not always clearly visible. Do not drive over large obstacles, such as rocks and fallen trees. If it's unavoidable, use extreme caution and drive slowly. Before crossing streams, determine water depth and current. Fast-flowing currents or deep water can cause loss of control and is very dangerous. Your Ranger 150 or RZR 200 can operate through water up to a depth reaching the floor. Choose a crossing where both banks have gradual inclines. Proceed slowly, avoiding rocks and obstacles if possible. Wet brakes may have reduced stopping ability. After crossing, dry the brakes by applying light pressure to the brake pedal while the vehicle is moving until the brakes work normally. Never cross frozen bodies of water. Severe injury or death can result if the vehicle and its occupants fall through the ice. After you're finished for the day, be sure to turn the key switch off, take the key out, and give it to an adult to put in a safe place. Thank you for watching. Before you go, let's review some safety items. The most important thing is safety. Read and understand the owner's manual and warning labels. Learn the proper operation of the controls. Make sure all the controls operate properly before starting the engine. Know how to start and stop the engine. Always wear a helmet, goggles, and proper protective clothing. Always wear the seatbelt and secure the cab nets during operation. Never operate your Ranger 150 or RZR 200 without adult supervision. Never carry a passenger. When operating, always keep both hands on the steering wheel and always keep your arms and legs inside the cab area. Never drive on public roads. And never perform donuts, slides, jumps, or other stunts. If you do not understand any portion of this video or how to safely operate your youth side-by-side, ask an adult for help. Remember to drive responsibly. Show respect to others and the environment. Remember, as an off-roader, you represent the sport to others who do not. Any off-road vehicle can be dangerous if you do not follow the safety rules. But if you operate carefully and responsibly, they are a lot of fun.